Good. All right. Yeah, good. Thank you guys for all being here. This was obviously a huge win for us. You know, being our first ACC win. I say it all the time. You don't always know what you're going to get from our young team. We've got so many freshmen and sophomores running around out there. And to be able to see them put it together for 40 minutes and continue to defend and continue to work hard and continue to cut hard and continue to be ready to go step up and make big shots. Again, it was really, really fun to watch. The woman sitting to my right obviously hit some huge shots, and I'm sure that's why the press wanted to talk to you today, Em. But what I'm most proud about with Emily Daly, it really kind of embodies what I'm most proud about with our team. Emily has been playing more, not because she's a great shooter, but because she's been defending and rebounding and playing harder and playing and working harder. This week in practice, she went up for a buzzer-beating layup on a great backdoor cut, got her legs knocked out from under her, landed on her back, and got a huge contusion on her low back and upper leg. And so she's been limping around for these last couple days. But a play like that, I'm not sure Emily would have had the guts a year ago to go make a play like that in practice. And she did it. And so, again, whether her leg and back was bruised and hurt, she was ready to play today, and she played with that kind of energy. That's what won us the basketball game. Oh, and by the way, she can make 23-footers when the game is on the line, which she did as well. And so, again, I'm really proud of our team. But that kind of mentality not only just talks about what Emily's been able to accomplish, but what our team's been able to accomplish, because I thought they played with that same fight. I could not be more proud of them.
A little more on the defense. Coach, coming in, Duke was shooting like close to 50%. They have all that height. How are you able to combat them and make them have to work to get to 56 points?
Yeah, so our idea was to try to make them score on our. We're playing with one post and four guards, right? Try to make them play against our center. I thought Katie Quant had some big block shots and big stops. I thought Karima Gabriel had a couple nice big blocks. You're right; they count on scoring inside, and our job was to limit that as much as we could. I haven't seen the numbers in terms of points in the paint. I think they still scored plenty of their points in the paint, but if we don't let them go crazy and we don't let them get a million of them, and we could keep their score fairly low, we felt like we could contend with them on the perimeter because we had better guard play, they had better inside play. So once again, it's the job of our team to try to make the game be played to our advantage rather than theirs.
Emily, you knew they were going to be all over Nicole Hughes. Did you kind of feel confident that you had to come up and make those shots? They were giving you the space to shoot.
I didn't feel like, I don't know. I just felt like someone needed to step up because they were gonna. Obviously, Nicole had one of the best halves I've seen her have so far, and I knew someone needed to step up, and it was just a lot of teamwork. Like, obviously, I got myself open, but they're the ones who got me the ball, so it's just a lot of teamwork, and it worked out.
Coach, you talk a lot about how Nicole Boudreau always seems to play her best in the big games. How much does she really get the team going with the way she plays, the way she competes, and today kind of keeping the team in it in the first half?
I mean, I think Emily would tell you her energy is contagious. Nicole, I don't want to give away all our injuries. I'm in the town of Bill Belichick, but Nicole only practices once or twice a week because her back can't take it. She's got a stress fracture in her vertebrae, and that kid is so tough. When she does practice, she does a million times what I just said about Em. She dives on the floor, she takes charges, she goes and play, and that, tell you what, that's contagious. It really is. And again, Em feeds off that energy. And the other part that I'll say is the unselfishness. And Emily tonight had some unbelievable passes. They didn't all lead to assists, but a lot of them led to one more pass to an assist. And so what's great is when you have players that can shoot and can pass the ball, and we move it as well as we did tonight, that's where the teamwork that she's talking about really comes into play. And again, I was so proud of our whole team. And again, Em in particular, again, I thought really had some great looks and picked apart their defense and got our shooters some great looks, as well as her being able to knock it down because that ball came right back around, didn't it?
Emily, as much as you can talk about improving all season long, obviously it gets frustrating when you're in a stretch the team wasn't. So what does a win do in terms of the attitude, in terms of the feeling in the locker room now to push you guys forward the rest of the way?
It definitely gives us confidence to know that we can compete with all these ACC teams. Like, knowing that we can compete and beat Duke should just lead us on and just have us more confidence and pick up the energy even more so we can continue this.
I agree, Em. That's what I told him in the locker room.
Exactly.
So exactly, no, that's good stuff. So
I'll ask you one more thing just about, it's something that maybe wouldn't jump out if you were just watching the game right away, but when you had to go against such a good rebounding team like Duke is, what does it say about Kelly Hughes, who continues to find a way to lead the team in rebounding from a guard position?
Em, why don't you talk about rebounding?
Well, it's definitely the most important thing that we've been focusing on because obviously we're not the tallest team in the ACC, and when we're competing against all these 6'4", 6'5" people, we have to actually box them out and then go get the ball. So that's what we've been focusing on in practice, and it's really a key component.
So
Really helped
we did a
us.
better job, I thought, at times of hitting them, but a lot of times that ball was up for grabs, and we hustled. And that fight for the ball, sometimes it just comes down to who wants the ball bad enough, and I was really proud of our kids that they did.
All set?
We're good. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.